So did you know that after the age of 30, in most cases, testosterone levels can start declining, sometimes by as much as 1% per year? So that means by the time you're 50, 60, 70, you've lost your strength, you've lost your libido, you lost your energy. But what about your heart health? Actually, you lost that too. And rather than just think testosterone affects libido and strength and physical attributes, one of the most physical attributes are how well your heart is pumping and working, as well as your cardiovascular health. You're not going to want to miss the information we're about to share with you, which is about low testosterone and how it can negatively impact your heart, as well as affecting diabetes. Keep watching. So what is testosterone and why does it matter? So testosterone obviously is the hormones that are produced in your testes. You make testosterone throughout your life. In the womb, as an infant, to 6 months of life, you have what's called the mini puberty, where your testosterone levels rise almost as much as they do when you're an adolescent. And then obviously it drops back down until you reach adolescence, where your testosterone levels start increasing again. And with that increase in testosterone, you have the increase in muscle growth, burning fat, increased bone density, and brain function. But testosterone is 3 different hormones in one. You get 3 for the price of 1. The estradiol is responsible for the increase in bone density, as well as the effects on the brain, as well as the effects on other parts of your body, even your erectile function and your blood vessels. Estradiol is very important for the endothelium and protecting your vessels. Testosterone is responsible for your blood vessels to vasodilate, has a whole host of other benefits that help your heart. So testosterone plays a crucial role, not just in muscle growth, not just in burning fat, not just in bone density, and not just for brain function. According to the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism, they found that men who have low testosterone have over 30% higher risk of dying in the next 5 years of cardiovascular disease. So testosterone is that important. So forget all the sexy bits about the sexy bits like libido, erections, and that. Testosterone is important for your heart health. Even in men who suffer from heart failure, they have worse outcomes if they don't have adequate amounts of testosterone. So it's very essential you look at your testosterone levels, because it's not just the sexy things that matter. So what are the signs of low testosterone? So as we said before, testosterone levels can decrease at age 30. We notice an increase in visceral body fat around the midsection. So why is that important? It's not just so you can look good, in a bikini, not just so you can look good on the beach. It's important so you don't have metabolic disorder. By having a high amount of body fat in your midsection, especially as a man, you're at greater risk of diabetes due to that visceral fat, that fat around your organs in your midsection. Testosterone is responsible for low mood. According to the archives of the Journal of Psychiatry in 2008, studies have shown low T is strongly related to higher rates of depression. So testosterone, we know, improves your mood through dopamine, serotonin, and the other neurotransmitters. So having the right amount, optimal amount of testosterone makes a big difference. If you have another sign of low testosterone is if you have brain fog and poor concentration. Many men report on our Adams questionnaire, which is a validated survey or questionnaire asking men about symptoms of low testosterone. We ask, have you had a recent deterioration in your work performance, right? Or even your ability to play sport or activities? That's due to brain fog usually and the poor concentration. So a decline of testosterone levels is usually associated with this cognitive decline and memory loss. And then, of course, as we said before, low testosterone has been linked to increased arterial stiffness, poor cardiovascular function, poor strength of your heartbeat, ejection fraction. Testosterone is very important for driving general heart health. So what causes low testosterone? Now, some people think testosterone just naturally declines as you age, and this is completely normal, but that's not normal. Men are meant to reproduce into old age. Testosterone is strongly linked with fertility. So having a high or optimal amount of testosterone is right. Now, people will question, well, what is the right amount of testosterone? What is low what is high. And there is still debate. There is no international consensus on what levels of testosterone will a man benefit from testosterone treatment, and how put a man on for the treatment, at what levels does testosterone deficiency start. But in general, aging equals natural decline in a man's testosterone levels, and they lose function, and it does go faster as they age. The other potential cause of testosterone can be poor diet, highly processed sugars, too much alcohol. These are some of the factors that may also lower testosterone levels, along with poor sleep or bad sleep or lack of sleep. Can affect your hormones. You have high cortisol, which then suppresses testosterone levels. And then there's the lack of exercise. So if you don't have testosterone in the first place, that's optimal. You may not have the motivation to exercise, but if you don't exercise, you might not build up your testosterone levels. So it's getting that fine balance. But a sedentary lifestyle really does not contribute to optimal levels of testosterone. I mean, if you think about some of our ancestors who were walking and hunting and gathering, it was quite physical, more so than we are today. They needed to have higher testosterone levels to accomplish that. And so with that, exercise is very important in creating the right balance. Obviously, if you overtrain, elite athletes sometimes actually have lower testosterone levels, but we're not talking about that level of intensity. We're talking about getting an adequate amount of exercise as an adult and not being sedentary. So what do you do if you have low testosterone, and how do you fix it? Strength training can help. There are natural surges and increases when testosterone, in your testosterone when you exercise, when you strength train, not just any old exercise. That's according to the European Journal of Applied Physiology in 2017. So it has been studied and has been shown. I mean, I remember in the past some studies showed that doing squats will boost testosterone. Of course, this was just a short-term boost, but in general, consistency over time, strength training can help build up your natural testosterone production, provided there are no other causes like a primary hypogonadism, something that's affecting your testes. Then putting in the right amount of effort in strength training along with diet, exercise, and sleep can help, and the studies show that. Again, optimizing sleep, 7 to 9 hours per night, but of good quality sleep. So quality matters as much as quantity. Of course, there are some people who are outliers and don't require as much sleep, but in general, optimizing your sleep will also help, because if you have a lack of sleep and you turn up for a testosterone test, you'll probably have a low testosterone level, and when you get a proper sleep, then you might see the level bump up again. So optimizing sleep is really important. The other area, of course, dietary changes. If you have fully processed, refined carbs, low protein, even low fat diets, these can all impact your testosterone levels, as can deficiencies in certain micronutrients, zinc, vitamin D, omega-3s. These all support testosterone production, but if you're deficient in these micronutrients, you might end up being deficient in testosterone. So trying to optimize those can help fix low testosterone. And then, of course, if after all these activities of trying to naturally enhance your lifestyle, if they don't work, there's always looking at testosterone therapy as a last resort. Though sometimes for other causes, like I said, primary hypogonadism, where there's some sort of damage to the testes, or even secondary hypogonadism, where there's damage to the pituitary, in those cases, diet, exercise won't change it, or sleep, but testosterone therapy will replace damaged testes. But testosterone therapy, which essentially aims to optimize low levels of testosterone, can help you recover your health and wellness. If any of these signs of low testosterone sound familiar, don't ignore them. I mean, the best bet is to get a testosterone, not just any old testosterone level, but a complete testosterone panel that looks at total testosterone, calculated free testosterone, albumin, SHBG. So look, if any of these signs of low testosterone sound familiar to you, don't ignore them. You may have low testosterone, and it's really best to start by getting your testosterone levels checked and take action now, because if you don't and you let it linger, and if all the health and diet and exercise don't work and you still have low levels, you may end up causing more damage. So get your levels checked. If you're in the UK, you can visit balancemyhormones.co.uk. We have all sorts of different blood tests and offers. Will help guide you into the right test to find out if you have low testosterone or potentially something else. But it's always good to get that looked at. And if you want more information like this, please continue to subscribe to our channel. We've got plenty of other videos and topics about testosterone and all the bits and bobs that go along with it. So check those out above, and we'll have the next video up shortly.